Hello, IHeartEveryone here with more Nameless. And we are doomed. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, it's okay. I closed my eyes. I thought that it literally transitioned to a different scene, like one click away, and I would have been real mad about that. And I closed my eyes. Please let this be a dream. Please. But all the gazes I felt told me this was real. I painfully opened my eyes. Sure enough, everyone was staring at me. The atmosphere suddenly became cold, and people who were cheering just a moment ago were silently glaring at me. Yuri, why'd you do this to me? Amidst it all, Yuri naturally stood by my side. Then people started to stir. Yuri's putting fuel on fire. Such a perfect way to finish it all. Tears!
뭐야? 왜 유리 선생님이 저희랑 같은 차에서 내리는 거지? 무슨 사이길래 저렇게 같이 있는 거야?
The girls became louder. I have no idea what Yuri is thinking. How is he going to take care of this mess? Besides, it's always me who has to face all the trouble when these things happen. I look around slightly. Everyone looked ready to shoot laser beams. I didn't do anything wrong, but I feel guilty for some reason. I instinctively shrank. Why is teleport still impossible in this modern age? I desperately wanted to escape the situation somehow.
왜 움츠리는 거야? 혹시 추운 건가? 그럼 따뜻한 내 품 안에.
Yuri tried to wrap his arms around me as I spaced out. Oh no. At that moment, someone came over to stop.
유리 선생님!
Oh!
이런!
Tay, save me. Tay hurriedly ran towards us. Tay, thank you. And that's another thing too. He's supposed to be a teacher at the school, and he's like openly showing affection to me. Like that's just like a big violation. Save me! I silently pleaded for Tay for help.
아직 이 아이를 데리고 계셨군요. 안 그래도 저희가 데리러 가려던 참이었는데 저희 대신 맡아주셔서 고맙습니다. 어? 난 그냥 같이 당당하게 내리려고 한 것뿐. 선생님, 이 아이에게 감사의 마음을 표현하시려는 거죠?
Tay spoke a bit unnaturally for some reason. Is he mad? Ooh.
무슨 말인지 모르겠지만 매번 불편하게 차에서 내리는 것 같아서 이번 기회에 당당하게 내리는 법을 알려주려고 했지.
Ooh.
그래서 그 아이가 누군데요? 유리 선생님과 관련이 있는 건가요?
Girls here and there started to ask.
그렇게 다들 궁금하다면 대답해주지.
What answer? I was startled and looking at Yuri. I felt my nerves spiking up within me. Yuri grins.
자, 이 아이는 바로
Yuri held up my hand as if to announce something grand.
나의 마이 헛 우리의 메이드야.
Oh man. What? Maid?
테이 선배, 메이드라니 그게 무슨 소리예요?
The girl who seemed the most pissed off asked
내가
Tay.
외국에서 살다 온 건 알고 있지? 아무래도 이런 문화를 가진 곳은 처음이다 보니 이곳 생활에 적응하기가 힘들더라고. 그래서 이 아이가 고용되어서 우리에게 문화를 가르쳐주고 있어. 덕분에 믿을 수 있는 사람이고 말이야. 정말 많은 도움을 받고 있어.
Oh, whoops. Of course, some still looked doubtful. After explaining, Tay turned around to me.
항상 고맙게 생각하는 우리의 마음은 알고 있지? 나뿐만 아니라 여기 계신 유리 선생님, 란스, 연호, 레드 모두 너에게 늘 고마워하고 있어.
What? Oh, you're welcome. No problem. It was kind of true and kind of not. But I had no choice but to agree.
아침에 같은 차에서 내리는 것도 메이드이기 때문인가요?
그래 맞아. 시간이 날 때마다 우리가 묵고 있는 집에 와서 빨래며 식사를 도와주고 가거든. 오늘도 아침을 해주느라 우리 집에 왔었어.
Laundry and cooking. That's what Tay does every day. But thankfully, people stopped being suspicious. I really wanted to avoid the jealous looks from all the girls. Thank God. I don't feel all that good. Is it because he lied? But it is because he lied, but still. A maid? So embarrassing.
그런 이유로 우리와 함께 등교하는 걸 자주 보게 될 거야. 아, 메이드라고 불러서 오해하지 말아줘. 우리의 현지 적응을 도와주는 친구나 마찬가지니까.
People start to stir more. We mustn't have heard the last part of what Tay said.
뭐야? 저 아이는 학교를 정부라는 거냐?
Now I'm a lesser human being.
그러니까 평균은 이미지.
Oof. My self-esteem.
뭐야? 난 또 여자친구라도 되는 줄 알고 괜히 걱정했잖아.
Everyone stopped being jealous, but I ended up becoming a maid. Can't believe I'm your maid. Maid. I was muttering to myself when I heard Yuri's buttery words.
에이 너,
Such a buttery boy.
깜찍한 상상을 했군. 다시 왔어. 뭐 메이드라는 것도 남자가 품을 수 있는 환상 중 하나. 그럼 선생님, 저희는 이만 교실로 들어가 봐야겠습니다. 저희 학생들은 수업 전에 미리 이것저것 준비할 것이 많으니까요.
Tay's just like, stop trying to create a relationship with your students! That is not kosher! Tay said indifferently. He looked pissed off for some reason. On the other hand, Yuri ignored Tay and looked like he was mulling over something.
아무튼 헤이 네 마음은 잘 알았다. 메이드라니.
Am I just imagining, or did Tay frown at Yuri's words? Tay left me and Yuri. I think I heard him sigh as he turned around. I barely got away from the hot 5 into girls. I feel like I've gone through heaven and hell in minutes. I feel dizzy going through all this mess, but I'm still worried. And plus a maid. I'm glad he saved me, but why a maid? Maids, God. As I blamed Tay for that embarrassing word, I arrived at the classroom. I feebly opened the door. I couldn't help but sigh while opening the door.
어머, 안녕하세요. 나 몰래 메이드로 전직하신 내 친구님이셨네.
Zoe grinned and came towards me. It wasn't even a couple minutes since the fuss at the gate, but sure enough, Zoe didn't disappoint me. A sure talent in this information age. Where does she get all this from? Hey, guys.
안녕. 아침부터 고생이 많았어.
I'm doomed. Save me.
남쳐? 살려줘? 난 부럽기만 하구만. 유리 선생님의 에스코트를 받으면서 리무진에서 내리고 그 후엔 테이 선배에게 감사 인사를 받은 네가 할 말은 아니지.
So he's not wrong. Anyone will be jealous of how I came to school. They won't know how horrible it is until they go through it.
앙큼한 건 핫파이브에게 도움을 주었다고는 말했지만 매일같이 그 집에 가서 일을 해주고 있다는 이야기는 없었잖아. 핫파이브와 가까운 사이라는 건 그때 네 얘기를 듣고 납득했어. 하지만 네가 핫파이브가 사는 집에 가서 허드렛 일을 하고 있다니 완전 충격이야.
Zoe dramatically pretended to freak out and continued. Of course, she's freaking out because of jealousy.
자, 어서 해명해 보시지. 배신자 메이드 친구님.
How did I betray you?
어디까지 간 거야? 빨래를 네가 한다면 역시 부럽다.
What are you thinking, you perv?
가끔 욕실 앞에서 어색하게 마주쳤을지도 몰라.
Shinbi, why would you say that?
그거야. 부러워서 견딜 수가 없다.
Calm down. And Shinbi, don't put fuel on fire.
제대로 나한테 설명해. 대체 어떻게 된 거야? 자세히 말해봐.
Alright, I'll explain, so calm down. It's hard for me too. I raised both my hands and surrendered. And a moment later, I explained everything to Zoe and Shinbi. Of course, it was exactly what Tay said. I can't tell you the truth, the real truth. Sorry, friends.
그러니까 선배네 부모님한테 부탁을 받아서 네가 대신 허드렛 일을 해주고 있다.
Yeah.
밥이나 빨래를 해주는 대가로 유리 선생님이 널 차에 태워주는 거고?
Yeah. Are they not falling for it? I mean, Tay did make it up on the spot, so it's not the most logical explanation. Besides, a maid. It's the 21st century. Even I think that's a bit off. I should have come up with a better explanation.
그러게. 그것도 모르고 흥분해서 미안해. 그래도 부럽긴 부럽다.
They believe it.
하긴 아무 연구도 없이 타국에서 살기에는 여러 가지 문제점이 많지. 에이, 나한테 도와달라고 했으면 내가 친절하게 도와드렸을 텐데.
So he said as if she'd do anything to be me right now. But they were still worrying for me, so I relaxed. Thank God. Shinbi looked at me with worry.
그래 말이야. 사정은 알겠는데 그렇다고 메이드가 뭐냐 메이드가. 물론 우리말을 서툴러서 그렇게 표현한 거겠지만 남들이 보면 진짜 입주 가장부인 줄 알고 오해하겠다. 뭐 네가 눈에 확 띄지는 않지만 그렇다고 메이드처럼 생겼다는 말이 나오면 친구로서 속상하단 말이야.
Looks like a maid? Who says? Come to think of it, I think I heard the girls talking about my looks earlier. Ugh, the society is just too obsessed with looks. But what you do and your looks aren't related. I feel resentment for some reason.
애들이 너에 대해 얼마나 떠들고 있는 줄 알아? 걱정이다.
I smiled awkwardly at what Zoe said. Thanks to Tay's spontaneity, I've become a school celebrity. No, actually, this is all Yuri's fault. I have no idea why he suddenly wanted to get out of a car together. If Yuri hadn't suddenly pulled me out of a car, this would never have happened. Let's just think about going home safely today.
그렇게 해서 땅이 꺼지겠니? 더 크게 해야지. 이렇게.
But too strong. The classroom is kind of quiet. I looked around and found less students than usual. Oh, come to think of it, must be because Lance and Yanho aren't here yet. Hope Yanho isn't eaten alive. Lance is busy as the discipline guide, but where's Yanho? Is he still stuck in that crowd? Tay left Yanho to get me, so I'm worried about him.
표정이 왜 그래?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
아 맞다. 너 스마트폰 가지고 있지?
Huh? Why?
트윈터라는 재미있는 앱을 설치해.
Twinter? Twinter?
역시 모를 줄 알았어. 휴대폰 이리 줘봐. 내가 설치하는 거 도와줄게.
Oh. Download what? In here?
앱을 다운받아서 설치할 수 있어.
What's an app? Oh, really?
역시 예상대로 전화랑 문자밖에 사용 안 하고 있었군. 스마트폰이 불쌍하지도 않니?
So he reached out to take my phone. Huh? Along with the bell, Lance and Yanho walked into the classroom looking tired. But I'm glad Yanho's at least safe. Come to think of it, Yanho got off the limo first today. Seeing them sit down and prepare for class, I wondered if the limo is really more comfortable than the bus.
에이, 수업 시작했네. 이따가 다시 해줄게.
So I glimpsed at Lance and Yanho and went back to her seat. She looked like she had something to say, but she didn't. Well, she knows everything she needs to know, so... All about the limo and the maid. I definitely should think again about taking the limo to school. Teacher came into a classroom. I should focus on the lecture for now.
망했다. 선생님이 아까 시험에 나올 거라고 하신 부분 말이야. 하나도 모르겠어.
Alright, we'll end the episode off there for today. Since we had a kind of longer episode last time, and I don't want this to go on for another 20 minutes or something. I don't know. I should really get a timer so that I know how long these episodes are, but whatever. See you in the next episode. Bye!